Greetings, everyone, beautiful souls, star seeds, tarot lovers, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Hourglass. All right, so it's great to be here. It's great to have you here. Thank you guys for stopping by. If you have not yet, subscribe, comment, like, subscribe, share, whatever the case may be. Feel free to go ahead and do it anytime in the video. All right, so let's do a well-being checkup. Sorry guys, that's my chair. You guys please know that I am at home, so there's gonna be a few interruptions. My kids are all over the place in the home, music blasting, what have you. I do apologize for any type of interruptions ahead of time. All right, so let's do a general tarot reading. This is a well-being checkup. It may not be as spicy as what is your partner doing, how are they feeling, what are their intentions. We'll get to that in another video. But for now, it's all about the viewer. It's all about whoever resonates with this video whenever it meets you, okay? All my videos are timeless. As you know, time energy is fluid. This could be past, present, even future insights, messages, or confirmation. All right, so we have a few planets that are in a retrograde: Mercury, Pluto, and so forth. So things are definitely coming right back around to the forefront. Again, retrograde energy. So are you retrograde ready? Let's see what we should be aware of. This could be anything that you're suppressing, ignoring, or avoiding. This could also be someone that you're thinking about, somebody that's tethering to you. That energy may be strong as well. So take it how it resonates, leave what doesn't. All right, you guys. What's going on? What should we be aware of? We do have some Pisces energy, Aries energy that's floating around as well. So some of us may be very bold and daring, feeling like very fierce about our visions or dreams. Some of us are actually getting angry and resentful for some type of illusion that has now revealed its true self. So this could be a person, a situation, a thought process. All right, so let's begin. I do have some channel messages that I will be incorporating at this time as well. So if you hear any papers that's shuffling, those are channel messages I channel throughout the day. So let's see what's going on. What should we have a collective be working on right now? All right, so we have the Heart Guardian wanting to flip out. Beneath that, we have the Hermit. So some of you may be very withdrawn. You know, the Hermit card could talk about any type of earth sign like Virgo. So some of you may be withdrawn, or you decided to ghost a situation. This may be somebody else's action towards you. I do hope you guys could hear me loud and clear. I am trying to speak in my mic. So I'm talking, my neck is looking down to my chest. All right, so yeah, the Hermit energy, and when it comes to the Heart Guardian, so some of you, this says love and let yourself be loved, retreat and recharge. So some of you may need to like recover from a situation. This could be what's going on in the world today. Some of us may be very deeply saddened. Some of us are going through PTSD. Some of it is complex, some of it's not so complex, but nonetheless, we all have a lot of fears that we're dealing with surrounding love, and this could be self-love, this could be love for someone else. So the message that comes with this card is welcome with open arms, opportunity that gives and receives love. Know that you're worthy. Some of you really need that confirmation. You may have been retreating or trying to stay away from a lot of situations, looking at things from a different viewpoint here with the Hermit as well. So yeah, back to the Heart Guardian. This card is coming out for the collective to know that you should welcome support from others and learn to receive. Excuse me. Don't try and do everything on your own, all right? Try to accept some type of This could be in the form of emotional or spiritual help as well, does not always have to be in the physical. So some of us are willing to work on some type of current relationship. This could be new relationship as well. This card coming out could mean that there's energies that is allowing you to forge some type of powerful connection with your partner. So love is in the air for some of you. And again, this could be rediscovering love for life and self, being that we have that Hermit card. So let's talk about the Hermit card real quick. So with this card, it's time for rest, recuperation for some of you to continue some type of growth. This could be soul ascension. This could be physical growth. This could be mental growth. Take it how it resonates. Some type of information will be coming directly from the heart space. And this is double confirmation that you should allow this support to come in. Now, the Hermit card is a solitude. It's a meditative card. And again, looking at different sides of the story, or having a higher perspective or perception of something. Hey, now it's time to go within again with the solitude. This could be a very intense self introspective type of energy or cycle that you guys are going through, whoever it resonates. So it's having the capacity to go within and really knocking on the doors of your heart to let yourself in, because a lot of times we're not trusting ourselves, and therefore we don't quite love ourselves to the full extent that we should be working on. So some of you are being guided to step back from a situation with the Hermit card as well. I'm also seeing that, patience as well as listening to your soul wisdom before you proceed or try to make a move with something here as well. So it's all about listening to what your heart has to say. Instead of rushing in and moving quite boastfully towards a situation. It could be destructive. All right, so let's continue. Let's see what's going on. Some of you, there's a thin line here between passion and anger as well, like 0 to 100. Why are you going 0 to 100? That's a lot of energy that you're burning here. Some of you, because you've been doing that 0 to 100 type of attitude and behavior, you need to seek some type of rest. Some of you, I feel like some type of pain is going on here as well. This could be headaches as well. I've been suffering with quite a lot of headaches over the past week, and it could be just stress over celebrating my daughter's achievements and celebrating her life. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes and the congratulations. My family greatly appreciate it. So thank you guys. You guys are wonderful support community. All right, so some of you may be practicing mantras, or there's somebody that wears a lot of beads. Could be on their hand, some type of beaded bracelets, or there's some type of mantra that somebody uses daily to help keep them on a routine. Somebody's dealing with a lot of anxiety due to some type of routine that they no longer have. So it's important to calm down. I also forget to mention my amethyst has been with me during these past days. I'm very attracted to it, and it's really good to help with any type of sufferation or suffering from detoxing addictions. It also helps with your nervous system. It helps calm overactive mind as well. So that may help some of you. All right, so let's see what's going on. Love and let yourself be loved. Know that you're worthy of receiving love. So some of you may be able to give love, but to actually receive it, you may be kind of like resistant and you're not even aware of it. And this is coming right back around. Some of you may be pushing away people that actually respect and love you, and you're chasing or you're pursuing people that are emotionally unavailable, and it has it drained you, and it's time to recuperate from that. Let me see if my camera is rolling. Some sauce. Yeah, so some of you may need to clean out your manifestation station, or aka altars. Put in some fresh fruit, fresh water. Keep hydrated, stay hydrated. Eat a lot of watermelon, any type of fruits that bring you extra nourishment. The summer is here. I know in a lot of places it's like hot as hell. Your eyeballs are basically sweating, right? All right, so let's see. What else should we be aware of or work on during this retrograde season. I think retrograde in Pluto Capricorn is going to last until the fall, and that's all about relinquishing or removing any type of destructive or dysfunctional habits, influences, people, situation, because again the retrograde energy is bringing it right back around, for giving you that opportunity to release and heal so you could move on, right? Because we want some new freaking energy, not the same repeated karmic cycles, because we're not applying the wisdom. Most of the time we get the lesson, but because we don't apply the wisdom, we stay back, right? So we have the garden energy, and this is something else, because again we feel the energy of resting here. Yeah, just looking over my notes here because I made some notes about that. All right, so we see here this little person, it's a feminine, and we see them resting and recuperating, really indulging in the moment of satisfaction of a job well done or doing your best. So I feel like some of you that's listening, you have done your best. You did more than what you should have done for some of you. And it's time to retreat. It's time to step back from whatever situation it is and let that unfold naturally. Now, easier said than done. Some of us are very impatient. We are frustrated. We feel entitled. And those are the things that you need to be aware of. So if you feel yourself coming on with that type of energy, 0 to 100, check yourself before you wreck yourself, right? So we see here someone may be working on fruits of seeds of labor, or there's some type of work that was put in, and somebody may have already reaped the wonderful rewards of that by letting support in, or letting any type of emotional, physical, spiritual, mental, whatever it is, support in. And I feel like somebody's really relaxing or very satisfied in this meditative energy. Very unique person here. You may own a garden, you may have a farm, you may just very well be attracted to flowers right now, possibly the daisy. I heard daisy as a name as well, so you may be a daisy. Hi Daisy. Or your middle name is Daisy, but I see daisies, I see dandelions. I was also drawn to chamomile as well. Again, calming self down in this retreative, rechargeable energy. I also see like salt baths as well. You know, really getting into that soaking and relief, and actually like feeling good and satisfied with the work put in. So that may be the upcoming stage for some of you. So we have self-respect at the bottom, and you know, you could have been on this journey, you could have been meeting a lot of people, getting into a lot of experiences that has been guiding you on this very narrow, sometimes slippery path of self-respect. But nonetheless, some of you are actually getting a lot of downloads, and I feel that pressure on the right side. A lot of downloads as well. More information is being downloaded to you as you learn to do better for yourself. And I feel with the garden energy, again, meditative, working in your own inner self, in your own inner garden, valuing yourself, being one with nature. For some of you, is breathing techniques. Really listening and calming down the heart. And that's letting you, that's like loving on yourself. So you're loving on yourself right now. That's some cool stuff, right? So again, satisfaction, it's like a lot of patience. Some of you are getting self-reassurance that you are loved with the rewards that you're pulling in or you're attracting. Some of you is really lonely, but you've been getting a lot of guidance, and I feel like or you've been meeting a lot of people in the same position. They're being put in your path to show you that you're not really alone in whatever is happening. You're just receiving guidance from everywhere. It's like it has some of you like really amazed and feeling very loved from the ethers. Some of you may have locks, or you have Rasta in your ancestry or your family. Some of you may have been Rastafarians in the past. We have 9 of Swords energy. So again, a very anxious energy, and this could be from, again, a restless, overactive mind. This could be you, this could be someone that you're connected to, but somebody's being plagued with a lot of regrets for some of you. For some of you, it's a lot of vivid dreams or some type of premonition or visions you're having in dreams. And some of you, it has you up at night. Some of you can't fall asleep as quickly as you like as well. And is for some of you, it could be because you're blocking this recharging of the mind as well, or this meditation you're blocking or you're not giving into. We have the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so the Queen of Pentacles has been rotating a lot these days. I have seen other readers pull the Queen of Pentacles as well. And again, this is an energy of serving others or wanting to be of help, a service to other people. This is an other oriented nature. And again, this could be somewhat burning someone out here. Someone could be very confused or very bewildered of why they would be taken advantage of, or somebody was taken advantage of, and the person that did the crime here, I heard assault, they stay up thinking about what they did or what they didn't do. So again, with the Queen of Pentacles energy, it's working together for all included to be successful. And I feel like that was not the case. Somebody may have been taken for granted. I heard the word mistaken identity. So someone may have underestimated you or taken advantage of your other oriented nature. You may have been very sacrificial as well, but things change with the wheel head. So things may have changed. Interesting. I'm hearing something about you use your time wisely or choose wisely here. So some of you, this may be guidance where you need to go into this hermit stage where you have to actually step back from a situation that you may have been nourishing, given love, and now it's time to have this self-respect. It's now time to tend to your garden. You may have been wrapped up in other people's circumstances and what other people is going through, that you barely had time to deal with your own interests and your own duties and responsibilities. That's a learning lesson here. You may have been wrapped up in a karmic situation with someone that was very withdrawn. They probably was withdrawn in the mind a lot, not being able to receive your love. A resentful heart. A very cluttered heart with pain. And this caused a lot of anxiety in someone. So they may have felt the love, but their anxiety kind of like took over here with the Nine of Pentacles. So there was some type of painful aloneness here, or there was a painful isolation, but it's almost like someone had to endure that in order to reap this self-respect benefits, to be satisfied with self then. So someone had to like really ghost or withdrawn from a karmic situation. Wow, look at that, the Temperance energy coming out here. So we have two major arcanas thus far. So with the Wheel of Fortune, there was some type of improvement that was needed. I felt like somebody had a calling, definitely with their Hermit energy as well. Someone received this heart information, and it could have been painful. But with the Temperance coming out, this is Sagittarius energy, there may be a time of fulfillment that's near, and there's a need for a little bit more patience, because Temperance could talk about patience as well, having to be balanced or in moderation. So there's a need for acceptance or surrendering to calm this anxiety or this stressful energy with the Nine of Swords. Could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, an overthinker. It's time to put a dead end or a huge halt with the Temperance energy. This could be a caregiver's energy, but I see that with the Queen of Pentacles, wanting to be of service of others. This is service cards, hey, but need to put that in moderation now, all right? There's a need to detox. We see that again with the Hermit, with retreat and recharge and recuperate energy. So someone could have been very erratic, or you were dealing with someone with erratic behavior, and they stress you the hell out. Yeah, very defensive. So you may be on guard, or you may be feeling very protective of your energy or whatever you're nurturing. And this could be from someone that's a Taurus, someone that could be Taurus energy, very fiery, very passionate about their own ideals and beliefs. You know, this person feels like you rubbed them the wrong way, or you was rubbed the wrong way from someone that's very erratic. They could have been very like they just didn't reach a certain, you couldn't reach a certain point with them because they were always withdrawn, or they would always withdrawn and be very defensive because they felt vulnerable. They wasn't that stable as how they may have projected themselves to you. This person could have been matured, or they may have been a little older than you, and it's like you expected some type of maturity from them, but they were really erratic. And I feel like confronting this person would turn into a huge firestorm almost. This person may be very competitive from possibly their youth years, you know, so they bring that energy within everything. We see here with the Hierophant and the wheel, it's almost like there's a turn of events when it comes to a belief system or somebody's moral beliefs. They were very defensive and very protective of these beliefs, or they were very guarded against spiritual enlightenment. This person could have been a leader amongst their peers, or very influential person. Great, my mic was plugged out all this time, guys. I'm sorry. I hope you guys could hear me better. Anyway, to recap, I feel like this may be your energy, this may be your person energy, take it how it resonates, but it's like a very defensive energy. This could be a mother to a child as well. Or this could be that type of relationship where you were more mature, or you were more compassionate than somebody else in your life. And it was a very stressful, erratic experience, but it had a lot of, it felt like a steady pace, or you felt like there was something very structured here with this person. They may have been older than you, and you may have had these certain expectations for their age. But we see here like a turn of events with the wheel and the Hierophant. Underneath the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. So there's definitely a spiritual breakthrough, or there's a boost, increase of energy, or somebody could be actually changing their energy, changing the way how they approach things. We see that here with the wheel and the Hierophant, you know, really could be improving their beliefs. This person could also be improving in their commitments. This may be someone that was already committed to a certain way of life, or a person. Just take it how it resonates. So this person really wants to be in a very relaxed state, or this may be general guidance for someone here. There's some eternal events here where somebody's learning to respect themselves, and it's shifting a lot or integrating a lot of their moral beliefs and their own heart guidance is what's coming through. So somebody may actually be dropping their guard, or they're dropping some type of barrier against a Queen of Pentacles, someone that wants to help. So this person could not receive that support, that emotional, that spiritual, or that mental, whatever the case may be, support. They were very guarded because they themselves were unstable. They were probably not in a good position in life to actually accept this. And this kind of like caused stress and anxiety. This person may have been drove to drink or smoke a lot of cigarettes, something that kind of like caused them to be numb to the situation. This could be society norms. They may have come from a very religious family. They could have been working in a corporate business, or a cult, a boy-girl group, or they like working with a large body of people. But there's a lot of leadership here as well. And I feel like they had to withdraw to tap into that leadership energy. They had to withdraw to really look at things from a different perspective here. They needed to recuperate and learn or even change their energy to things that are more self-respected to this person. So this could be your energy. This could be your person's energy. Just take what resonates, you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying it thus far. Like I said, I'm very attracted to my amethyst purple crystal there. And again, it's to help calm a very overactive mind. And I feel like this is what's been going on here with someone. It's time to recuperate, because that 0 to 100 is not paying off. There was a lot of energy that was burnt, and someone is just like, could be deliberately ignoring someone. So we have talked to God. Talk to God. It's time to now go into that talk to the God within you as well. All right. We all have that God-like consciousness, and it's time to tap into that soul or the heart guidance. It's time to listen so we could shift out of some type of karmic cycle here. Could be with the Wheel of Fortune as well. But what I'm seeing, it's all about somebody's outlook, or even their personality, their personal beliefs, especially with the Hierophant here as well. So someone is learning a life lesson to either put their trust in their God-like consciousness. They're preparing rooms, could be also as well, really cleaning up their body, their temple. And now it's like sitting back and letting the Most High Divine take the wheel, your God, whoever that may be. All right. So yeah. Somebody may be changing up their spiritual beliefs to religion, or religion to spiritual belief. It's like getting more structured here. And this could be someone that was very fixed on an old way of doing things, but they're seeing here how much stress and anxiety it caused. Now they actually have to put those down, actually do a big surrendering here with the Temperance. Big improvements is needed. Somebody's being actually guided to walk this narrow path. The Hermit is also seen on a narrow path in the traditional tarot as well. In a meditation, higher in that subconsciousness. So let's see what we could do here to raise the vibration. So if you've been feeling stress, a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of PTSD. It could be complex. It could be not so complex, where you're fear of getting hurt again by someone that could be a potential partner. It's intensifying this deep longing for a genuine connection and love as well. So some of you may be in some type of painful aloneness, and we're going to see what we could do to like really raise that vibration or again. So this is a well-being checkup. This is a general tarot reading. I hope you guys are enjoying it thus far. All right, let's see what we could do to raise the vibration. How could we love and let ourselves be loved? So we have give more, take bite-sized steps. So what I immediately get was, please don't overextend your energy to anyone. If you see that the energy is not being reciprocated, it's okay to go in that hermit mode. It's okay to take a step back from that, because you don't want to deplete yourself and be all stressed out, and your mind is restless, all right? It's now time to protect that energy. So let's see what's going on with take bite-sized steps. Some of you may like penguins. For some reason, you're very attracted to penguins at this time, or squirrels. But we see here, it's talking about you must make some type of changes in your life. I'm going to read from the book. Some of which may feel too overwhelming and intimidating to initiate. This is just a ploy on the part of your ego to discourage your spirit and turn you back to living in fear. Meet the challenge of living your spirit head on, but approach it with a plan. Break changes down into daily, doable, bite-sized tasks. First, write down your goal. Then approach it one step at a time. Do only one or two things Do one or two things every day to address aspiration. If it's to becoming more physically active. For example, start your day 20 minutes earlier, walk around the block, do so again a second time in the opposite direction, and you're done for the day. If your goal is to change jobs, start by writing down what you love, then make one call to ask for help or refresh your resume. You're done for the day. Do one more thing tomorrow. In other words, whatever objective your spirit has, break it down into one or two small daily tasks. Do only that for today, do the same the next day. We must make changes best in modest, bite-sized increments. So this is temperance also. Forget the sweeping transformation. This is much too threatening for the ego to allow. Sneak in small, subtle adjustments every day until you reach in the goal. You'll be there before you know it. So again, moderation is needed, but with this card showing up is saying to really take one or two things daily, and this could be something that you need to exercise, being that some of you may be in this Queen of Pentacles energy, where again, you of service of others. You may be too sacramental of your own responsibilities and self-care. So let's go to give more. Now keep your panties on. It may not be give more to the situation that you may have overgive to. Just calm down. Calm down. Hold that amethyst in your hand and hold it tight. All right, let's see what it says here. I'm going to read from the book. I hope you guys do enjoy that. So it says, give more. Your heart's desire. Again, so we're talking about what your heart guidance or what your heart desires here in this Hermit and the Heart Guardian. Your heart's desire isn't elusive, nor is it out of reach. However, it does require more from you to make it reality. Don't give up and walk away so easily from your desire, frustrated and discouraged by the present results. Instead, make an honest evaluation of your efforts towards realizing your dream and admit where you have fallen short. It may take a moment, energy, patience, honesty, education, or assistance from others. It might take all of these things and more. Don't be afraid of the hard work requires to realize a dream, nor should you be afraid of disappointment. Your ego deters you so easily, but your spirit never gives up on a dream. Turn to your spirit to give you the necessary determination and efforts to stay true to your desires. Be willing to do anything it takes to nurture your goal. That's the Queen of Pentacles energy again. Do so with a happy heart. Heart Guardian is there. The only reason why you're not succeeding is because your intention requires more effort than you've made so far. You're not given certain desires in order to frustrate you. Your yearnings reflect your authentic self. Ignore your ego, which tells you to quit. Your spirit is able to achieve anything you dream of if only you're willing to give your all, so do. So some of you may need to shift. We have that with the Wheel and the Hierophant. Shift your belief system a little bit more and give back to yourself. Some of you really need to take time away from a situation that's very stressful, is triggering a lot of fear of inside of you, and what you're capable of is what I'm feeling. So some of you really need to tap into your Stargate, your third eye chakra as well, and take a look at things in a more deeper aspect as well, and take action based on some type of guidance your heart is being trying to tell you here, and do it in a calm and with clarity. All right, you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, go and big up yourself in the comment box below. Again, it was a general tarot reading, a well-being checkup for those that it resonates with. All right, so check you guys in another video. Chat to you guys later. Ciao.